Ever wonder who's behind the CGI characters that entertain you on screen? The dialogue of your favorite Marvel villains and heroes doesn't sound as powerful as it used to, but a great voice actor brings them to life. Whether it's Miss Mingus's friendly yet scary tone, or Thanos' chilling "I am inevitable," every voice sounds so familiar when delivered by a real actor. Today we're going to find the first heroes hidden behind these CGI characters, the ones who give these characters a personality, not just a voice. So, let's make some noise. Miss Minutes. Let's start with Miss Minutes saying, "Okay everyone, if there's one TV character who's both creepy and cute at the same time, it's Miss Minutes." She seems like a simple AI assistant, but the more you listen to her, the more you understand the strange vibes hidden underneath. Tara Strong, who has voiced many famous animated characters before, Jess Harley Quinn and Tammy Turner, gives Miss Minutes a unique personality. On one hand, she seems like a friendly AI assistant, and on the other hand, when she's in creepy mode, it seems like all is not well on TV. Seeing her unexpected dark turn in Loki was quite a shock. Crow, Eternals. Have you heard of Crow? No? Let's focus on underrated villains today. The most unexpected villain of Eternals, Crow, is not just a deviant, but a strange result of evolution. When he comes on screen, Crow doesn't just look scary, his voice also gives you chills. And it's voiced by Bill Skarsgård, who has also played Pennywise. When Crow says, "We're all the same, we're all in pain," we assume that Crow is not just a villain, but also a tragic character in the wedding. The story is as good as it gets, and its real agenda is clear. Skarsgård's deep and haunting voice is so menacing, it wouldn't have been possible with CGI. Korg's entrance is a sight to behold. "Hey man, I'm Korg. I'm made of rocks as you can see, but don't let that scare you." Thor Ragnarok's most unexpected fan-favorite character is none other than Korg. He's a lighthearted comic relief, but when it comes to action, he's also a real-life hero. The most interesting thing is that he wasn't even given a surf voice, and the motion capture didn't even wait. His cool, laid-back New Zealand accent makes Korg even more endearing. Who could be a better friend than the guy who casually asks, "Want to join the revolution?" before a gladiator fight? Groot. Now let's talk about Groot. Young words, but not every time emotions. Only Vin Diesel could do this amazing feat. "I am Groot." When Vin Diesel delivers this seemingly simple line, we have a new emotion every time. Groot is not a walking tree, but the most beloved and loyal member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Whether he is giving his life saying, "We are Groot," or watching baby Groot become dance moves, each version is iconic in its own place. Vin Diesel has seen the miracle of saying a line with a different dark tone, in which each scene feels different. And yes, this guy has recorded "I am Groot" not only in English, but in 15 other languages. Now think, one dialogue and so much effort. Rocket Raccoon. Not to mention Rocket Raccoon, this can't happen. A small soul, but the attitude of the leader of the Guardians. "Nothing but me, nothing like me." When it comes to the Guardians, the character with the most attitude and swagger is Rocket Raccoon. Small body, but a big ego, and an even bigger heart. He is voiced by Bradley Cooper, and his voice acting and Rocket's personality are on a different level. This serf is not a funny talking raccoon, but a genius engineer, an expert pilot, and sometimes the king of heartbreaking emotional moments. Jabu says, "No, Groot, you're going to die." Swing so the pain inside Rocket is also visible. And yes, the Cinegun also does Rocket's body movement for motion capture, which gives it an even more realistic feel. Thanos. This list is incomplete without Thanos. When we said, "I am inevitable," we understood that you are not kidding. Thanos is a character who is not only driven by brute force, but also by his ideology. And you are all possible without Josh Brolin's great performance. His deep, calm, but terrifying voice makes Thanos a layered character instead of a typical villain. When he says, "I am inevitable," it makes him feel like a level of confidence and trust in fate. Josh Brolin also made the character so real through motion capture that Thanos is not a CGI monster, but a proper antagonist, who is one of the best villains in the MCU. Hulk. The name Hulk brings to mind only one thing: Hulk smash. But Mark Ruffalo has not only given the character a surf smash, but also an emotion. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry. When it comes to raw power, Hulk comes first. But being a surf-smashing beast is no slouch. Mark Ruffalo's performance and the psychological struggle between Hulk and Bruce Banner have never felt so real before. On one side is a brilliant scientist, on the other an unstoppable monster. When you have two identities, the result is either a genius solution or a Hulk smash. Through motion capture, Ruffalo's facial expressions and acting are directly felt inside the Hulk, which makes the character much more than a surf CGI creation. Hulk may be in a rage, but he has a special place in the hearts of fans. Ultron. Let's talk about Ultron, an AI that doesn't want to destroy the world, but rather understands its own philosophy. You are unbearably stupid. When Ultron utters his first line, it's clear that this Ultron is no ordinary AI villain. He's going to be one of the most terrifying bad guys in the MCU. His cool dialogue and sarcastic tone make him even more dangerous, and all the credit goes to James Spader. Spader's smooth, menacing voice makes Ultron a calculating, almost human-like villain instead of a cold-blooded machine. Jab Woe says, "There are no strings attached to me," so one for another that humans are completely powerless in the world of Shadier. Spader's voice acting and motion capture make Ultron not a CGI character, but pure nightmare fuel. Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw was good at one thing: stabbing Logan's fangs with his words. The joy in his voice, woo, created a level of terror on a whole new level. Listen to me, and be happy. If there was ever a single one of Thanos' most loyal and terrifying followers, it was Ebony Maw. This Maw is not just another villain, but a priest-like fanatic who treats Thanos like a god. The beauty and elegance in his voice is a testament to Tom Van Lauwer's performance. When Maw says, "You are going to die at the hands of Thanos' children," there's a distinctly calm yet terrifying atmosphere, as if death itself were a blessing. Of all the CGI villains in the MCU, Maw stands out because Maw not only creates terror with his fight, but also with his words and presence. No screams, no rage, just pure, unsettling dominance. Corvus Glaive. Now on to the next Corvus Glaive. He's in trouble. Well, Corvus Glaive wasn't a just one or brute force villain. He was Thanos' most cunning and ruthless warrior, who worked his magic while the Shadow was still alive. His cold, menacing nature was made even more terrifying by Michael James Shaw's deep and menacing voice. When Corvus is hunting someone, there's a deadly precision to his words, like, "Only the strong will survive." This voice isn't just dialogue, it's the essence of Thanos' mission to destroy the entire world. Corvus' quiet but deadly personality and Shaw's spine-chilling voice make him the perfect assassin who can't even be seen on the battlefield and still destroy everything. Venom. Venom isn't just a villain, it's a symbiote with a completely different personality. When it chooses a host, the Surf not only takes control, but also takes their lives. We are Venom. If any CGI character has seen the concept of a double from a perfect perspective, it's Venom. Not just an alien symbiote, but a chaotic anti-hero who can completely control the lives of its host and even make them powerful. Tom Hardy didn't just play Eddie Brock, he also voiced Venom, and his dialogue combines raw aggression and humor that is the soul of the character. When Venom says, "Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many salts, so little time." Venom also has symbiote-based characters in the MCU, and of them all, Venom's arrogance and terror are the most distinct and famous. Proxima Midnight. Let's talk about Proxima Midnight. He will die alone, like you. If there was one fiercest warrior in the Black Order, it was Proxima Midnight. She wasn't just a follower of Thanos, she was a fierce fighter who completed her mission without hesitation. Carrie Cowan's sharp voice acting made her cold and commanding personality even more powerful. Job said, "We have blood left." As she threatened Vision and Wanda, there was a distinct arrogance in her words, as if death was just a rite of passage for her. Proxima Midnight was an unstoppable killing machine, and Carrie Cowan's voice gave her character an even more terrifying presence, like a shadow always looking for prey. Carnage. Let the carnage happen. Agar Venom is a chaotic anti-hero, while Carnage is pure nightmare, a symbiote designed to wreak havoc. Saying, "I'm not crazy, I'm Avenger." Swing. It's clear that he's not just a villain, but the ultimate Venom killer. Carnage doesn't just fight to kill, he fights for violence. And Woody Harrelson's voice, the voice of my character, makes him one of the scariest characters in the MCU. So, these are the amazing voice actors who bring your favorite CGI characters to life. A powerful voice has the power to chill even without any CGI, and you actors have proven it time and time again. Who is your favorite CGI character? And is there a voice that you instantly remember even without a scene? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this breakdown, stay tuned for more amazing revelations. See you next time.